Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore live show. As always, this is Nerds. You're going to hear the host of the show. This is episode 384. It is a review of season 2, episode 7 of The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. As always, uh, not supposed to be on today, but yesterday, while coming back, my cousins decided to take me somewhere. And I was like, damn, that completely ruins the plan of what I was about to do. But it's fine. We're doing this right now at 6, so we can be able to come back after the penguin's done to do the penguin. But
When is the penguin?
in 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
Yeah, it starts at 8 o'clock for me,
Okay.
which would be 6 for you.
Okay.
But before we can get into the review, Brad, how are you doing, man?
Doing good, Raul. Doing good.
Yeah.
Yep.
What you been up to today?
Went grocery shopping. But I don't have any money anymore, so there's that.
Yep, that's how it works. What'd you get up to yesterday?
What the fuck did I do yesterday? Played some No Man's Sky, so I played some of that. I watched Mallrats today. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Because we had
you got
that review
Mallrats
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yep.
So I watched that today.
Did you see the schedule? Because we got more than Mallrats tomorrow.
Oh shit! No, I didn't see the schedule.
Yeah, look at the schedule. Yeah, because this starts.
Because I just got done with that today.
Oh wait, no, never mind. You're good.
Yeah, I thought it was for
Monday,
the next month when it starts.
No. It is next month, but Mallrats is on tomorrow.
Yeah.
But Tuesday you can watch the movie for Wednesday that we have to review.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, man. I just went to work yesterday, came back. Went to my cousins, celebrated my aunt and my cousin's birthday, and then they wanted to go to a car meet, and I was like, oh, I'm really tired. I gotta go home, and obviously that didn't go as planned. But then got home, was super tired, and went to bed.
I wanted to ask, how was Megalopolis?
I didn't go see it.
I thought you went to see that. I thought you did a back-to-back.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm planning to watch Megalopolis soon. Would like to go see it probably this week. Not sure when it's gonna happen though. And then today I went ahead and I just streamed, and I literally finished streaming like about 10 minutes ago. 10 to like 12 minutes ago, actually. Yeah, I played some Warzone, and then I played a lot of Jedi Survivor, and I died a lot in Jedi Survivor. It's usually how it goes.
I mean, I can't say anything. I do the same.
I'm just so fucking tired of games. Like games, it's like they just make them really hard, Brad.
No. I mean, and unfortunately, after a certain age, your reflexes aren't the best.
Yeah.
Your response time isn't the best anymore. So that's why I've moved on to more story driven. Okay. I just kind of walk around and the story happens instead of me having to go battle crazy monsters and stuff. It's like No Man's Sky. It's like Minecraft in outer space. I don't really have to do anything. Like I could just fucking mine a mountain if I wanted the whole time. But they do have missions in there if you want to go do that shit.
Yeah. I'm just like so tired, man. It was just a lot, man. It was a lot. I was just so fucking frustrated with this game, and yeah, and it's like it's a Souls-like game, so you know how those go.
Yeah,
you play fucking Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring. The way you get by the difficulty rating is you just go and level the fuck up and spend hours doing that.
Yeah,
tedious parts in order to
which I probably should have done that here for this one, but
which I'm used to doing with Final Fantasy and all that. Can't beat a boss, go back, level up, come back. So it's nothing new. It's just at a certain age, it's like I don't have time for this shit.
Like I ain't got time for this shit.
I ain't got time for this. Like
I just want to finish the game.
Yeah, just let me like fucking do something, man. Let me feel accomplished.
That's funny, bro. That's really funny. But who knows, man? I just been was just doing that. So now I think I'm almost done with the game. Um, I'm not going to 100% it. I'll be honest. I'm not going to do that. Um, that takes a lot of time, and like I've always been just a story guy, so it's like I want to finish the story,
Yeah.
and from there we just what's it called do that. But yeah, Brad, I watched this episode like
You watched it before me.
yeah, I
You
watched
watched it.
it
You
with you.
watched it after we podcasted,
Yeah.
and I did not. I
No,
did it the day after,
yeah. So
which
I
is why
think
I
we should
wasn't
just
responding to you on anything. Like I don't know
you're like
anything of
you're
it.
like shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up,
Shut the
shut the
fuck up,
fuck up.
roll.
But yeah, I think we should just get into this though.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
we
we got
should.
plenty to talk about.
Yeah, and I didn't update the what's it called the banner, so
All
that's
right, did
great.
I got it?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, as long as this Wikipedia is the right name for it. And we're frozen. Did he go to IMDb? He probably went to IMDb, everyone. Yay. And now we have a closed eye roll in prayer. Ave Maria. Come on, roll. Yep. He's going to leave and he's going to come back. Any day. Any day now. And if anybody's wondering why I'm in the dark here, it's because it's 4 o'clock and the sun is directly pouring into this room. There he is.
Um,
You opened IMDb, didn't you? Yep.
why it does that? I have
I don't know why you keep doing that.
why? Why? Like why does that happen?
I don't know. I was just explaining to anyone listening why I was stuck in the what looks like the dark here.
Yeah.
And I tell you all that it's 4 o'clock here. This is just how the sun works over here. Raul, you're not in the right space. Get back into your hosting area. There you go.
Sorry.
But this is it. This is me without the light.
Well, with that said, if you have not watched the Rings of Power season 2 episode 7, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't, someone defrost those, yeah. But if you've already seen the episode or you don't care about spoilers, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect after our words from our sponsor, SeatGeek, in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, man. Season 2, Episode 7. Doomed to die.
Doomed to die.
Region's fate is decided. Episode is directed by Charlotte Brandstrom and written by J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay and Justin Dobble.
And it looks like it's the same team other than Justin Doble for the next and last episode of the season.
Yeah. Based on Lord of the Rings and Dependencies by J.R. Tolkien. Developed for television by J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay. The episode stars Charles Edwards, Charles Vickers, Ismael Cruz Cordova, Wayne Arthur, Sophia Namvet, Robert Aramayo, Benjamin Walker, Morphy Clark, Peter Mullen, Amelia Kenworthy, Kevin Eldon, Sam Hezeldine, Kai Martin, and a lot of other people. And any trivia here? Let's find out.
Also, hi Stacy, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. The 7 smithing secrets which Sauron stole from the dwarves and Nadar's quotation from the elven poet Rumil never make war in anger are creations of the show's writers and do not derive from J.R. Tolkien's writings. Sauron tricks Celebrimbor into incorporating Sauron's blood into the 9 rings for men. In The Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring, 2001, Sauron originally mixed the gold of the one ring with his own blood when forging it. This plot element was cut in post-production. Okay. I figured that they'd be changing some stuff though.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Brad, we got a completely elves driven episode with we got the battle
Yep.
with some dwarves mixed in there.
With some dwarves mixed in there.
We have no Numenor,
No Numenor and no stranger. So
no Harfoots.
Yeah, we're expecting that next week.
Yeah.
And based on this episode, if Numenor does not come with it with a whole civil war, I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know. That's why I told you, Brad. I was like, they need to stick the landing. They don't stick the landing like this to me.
This would have been what the fun. Okay,
the finale would have been an amazing finale, Brad.
Yeah, it would have been an amazing finale. And also the only reason I don't like this episode is we're going to get all the fanboys going, why didn't Game of Thrones do this? Why didn't Game of Thrones do this? It's like it's not the same show. So
goes with episode's ambiance. Just needs a bit more brown as mud. Brad, what are your initial thoughts on season 2, episode 7?
This is the best episode of both seasons. Bar none. Bar fucking none.
Bar fucking none.
They're saying it all over the internet.
Best episode of this series, bro.
Yeah, they're saying it all over the internet, and I'm not disagreeing with that. This is the best episode of both seasons.
I look, guys. Oh man, when I turned on this episode, I was like, okay, here we go. We just had an incredible episode last week.
Yeah.
That we thought this was really good. Like, yeah. I wonder how we're gonna top this.
And here's the thing: is Roel said this on the last episode. He said, "Oh, it looks like we're going to a battle," and then he realized we got 2 episodes left.
I was like, holy shit! Okay,
so yes, there will be a battle.
Yeah. But what I really like is that it's not just a battle-centric episode.
No.
Like, the stuff with Celebrimbor and Sauron is really, really good in this episode.
It's wild.
The way that
he just time loop.
The way that he just completely just turns his people against Celebrimbor until Galadriel tells them, like, what is your fucking problem? Like,
yeah,
it doesn't matter how crazy he seems, he is the Lord of Eregion. You are to obey him and to protect him at all costs.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you're gonna write Galadriel
yeah.
Yeah.
A little fucking late at the very end there, Galadriel, but you know.
Yeah. This episode also really does like showcase some of these, like, I think this showcases Sauron to his best ability, Brad. Like,
of just
the
being
manipulator,
pure evil.
Yes, because like it's everything that Sauron has done so far really is showcased here. Like, okay, Galadriel's what's it called? Doubt in herself. The what's it called? The dwarves that the king is so driven by the ring that his army
that he's fighting his own men.
Yeah, he's fighting his own men, which causes Durin to not be able to go and help Elrond.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Brad, were you as hyped when you saw Elrond in there?
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, it's Elrond, Elrond and Durin are back. And then, of course, what he does to Celebrimbor and how he's been trying to manipulate the people of Eregion to...
Celebrimbor is the most tragic figure, I think, in this whole season.
I thought he was going to die this episode.
I mean, my feeling is he is going to die this season. Yeah. He's got 1 episode to go. I mean, the rings are done, and he can't destroy them, as we saw.
Hepatitis B, C, and S.
Sauron's blood doesn't allow him to destroy the ring, so that's a whole fucking little plot armor kind of there for the rings there.
Later we find out how you're supposed to destroy the rings, but that, and of course, you know, it's one that is like not as like really, you know, as super, how can I say it, like blatant, but what it does to Adar, and you see how his orcs are starting to like be
They're
like, what?
the main ones are starting to question him. Like
Yeah,
he's turning into what Sauron.
yeah, and
It-
he's like kind of like your obsession with this man has now turned you to become him.
but I think the best dialogue in that, and I don't know if it's him manipulating or him being very honest. And I like to lean towards he's not manipulating his people. He's being very honest when he
Yeah,
says, "I do not want you to come under the control of
yeah.
Sauron." So that
He
means
says
we
like
all die. That's better than being in control of him.
some of the best writing. He tells him like, don't you said you loved us, and he goes, I love you enough to not see you become Sauron's slaves.
Yes. And then after that you see or I think it was before that we see him go and say the last rites to those being burned on
Yeah.
the fires. Um and he sheds a tear. He sheds tears. So my feeling is I don't think he's manipulating the
No, he's
orcs in this.
not.
I think he can see that if they don't put up a fight in this right now, then he will be killed, which I don't think that's the point really, but he will be, and his children will be enslaved.
Yeah. Um, man, I thought this episode was incredible, man. I mean,
Also, we got kind of the troll moment. That troll,
oh yeah.
oh my god,
Uh,
that was a moment right there. That was like with the giants and shit back in the day in
yeah.
Game of Thrones. It was like oh shit.
Um, the fucking what's it called? The big ass troll. It reminds me of like the battle of the bastards when
Yep.
they send in that major giant and the wildling giant.
Yep. Exactly.
But
So, but we have Adar finally meet up with Arendir.
oh yeah, which Brad, this man is never not the badass that he is. Like he goes in there. Like first of all, I love what's it called. He shows up. He like he sees the orcs. Like okay, cool. I was like oh like okay if you really send him straight to Adar, I'm like that's cool and all, but like it would be really nice if like you have him meet more of his people and boom, right there
Yeah.
saves Galadriel.
Yeah. And she convinces him not to like basically throw his life away and to help fight.
Yeah.
Which we see how it ends.
Do you think Arondir is dead?
No. I don't think they kill him off. Not
No.
here.
I don't think Adar was really going in there with the motive to kill any of them.
No,
Like,
because he doesn't kill Elrond either.
no, he doesn't. He
I mean,
doesn't kill
does
Elrond.
he wound Arendir? Yeah, I think he
Fuck yeah,
wounds
he
him pretty
did.
well. Yeah, but Elrond he basically just pushed back and took the ring.
Yeah. And yeah, he man, it's pretty hard, but yeah, like Brad, before this, Brad, I was fully prepared to see Adar lose.
Which
Before this, we were like, oh, his army's gonna lose.
yeah,
Sauron is
we
gonna
were
what's
all
it called decimate them and get the what's it called the people behind him.
well, we were waiting for the dwarves.
Yeah,
That's the thing is we always thought we had the dwarves in the back pocket. And what did I tell
I
you?
should have
What
known
did I
better.
tell you yesterday? Of course, the selfish boomer has to rear his head and ruin the party.
Yeah,
Um,
which just so heartbreaking to just hear Elrond go, Durin will come.
multiple times
And it's like,
and he's like stuck. He's stuck with it. He's like he can't believe that his friend would not be there for him. And I think you're right, and especially the movies that kind of you know
that
angst
tension.
that
Yeah,
angst and tension between dwarves and elves.
yeah,
I think that's because of this moment.
yep. I 100% believe it.
Yeah,
Yeah, because like it's always been there since the minute that what's it called Gimli and Legolas in the other films like meet up. They're like, hey, we're kind of have some tension between us, and of course they work through it and they end up becoming like really good pals in the Return of the King. But like in here, like they had spent all this time what's it called creating this relationship, And then, sadly, Elrond is just gonna go straight to what's it called, blame Durin because he doesn't know that Sauron is in there, and he's what's it called, he has orchestrated all this.
What he doesn't realize that the king under the mountain has gone mad
Yeah,
during the third, and is continuing to mine because of greed, and he is going to release. You know,
yeah,
he's going to release. Yeah,
yeah,
and that's why he couldn't leave,
yeah.
and it sucks. But had he left and that release there, he would never came back to that mountain.
No, no, he would not. But man, I mean, it's just what an amazing episode, Brad. I really do think it's like the music was incredible this episode. The cinematography was fantastic as well, and it was a great battle, man. Any moment now, and
Any
any
second, they're kind of
second.
short, so you might have to squint a little.
Yeah. Well, because he's like he sees what's it called, his commander
And he's like,
on the hill.
yeah, and then the commander is just basically half dead.
Wait, by the way, what a great reference to the Two Towers. When when Gandalf and the army, what's it called, show up when like at Helm's Deep for the when
Yeah,
the Battle of Helm's Deep, and it's like it's that same shot, and it's just like damn, like
nothing.
fuck, man, like
Damn,
they're not
nothing.
here,
No,
they're not here. But
I want to say I like how Celebrimbor, if this next episode is his final episode, he doesn't go out, you know,
no,
like a I'm gonna say like a puss. He doesn't.
no,
No, that man did everything he could after he figured out he was being fucked with to get out of those chains
yeah,
and get those rings
but
away.
man, Mirdania, Brad, Mirdania.
Oh god, that was brutal. Not only was her final moments being pushed off the wall by our lord, saying thanks to Sauron,
Yeah.
but also watching an orc take an axe to her.
Yup. What a brutal, and my brother was telling me that there was like bunch of like theories, people saying that like that was Galadriel's daughter and whatnot, and he's like, well, guess we'll never find out now.
Well, guess it ends that one.
Yeah, I guess that ends that theory.
Not important.
Yeah, but I mean, that was really rough. I was like, oh, poor girl, but I really liked Rian in this one. She got taken out like Boromir, Brad.
God damn.
But she made sure that she got in that final fucking arrow, Brad.
I like that shot too of the bloop.
Yep, yep.
And then
And you know that, to me, I thought that was the moment that was gonna change it all.
yeah.
Because for a while you're like, hey, the elves are kind of holding their own here. They really are. Like they're really holding their own. And then it's like, like, oh, send out the what's it called, the troll.
The troll.
The troll dies, and it's like,
That
fuck,
that
dude.
was a badass fight too, though, with
Oh yeah,
Arendir and Elrond, and
yeah.
and then the Elvish King showing up.
Oh yes, the Elvish Kings. Yeah, yup,
He's like, I
yep.
appear wherever I am needed, and I'm like, okay,
Now
all
you
right,
fucking decide.
all
to
right,
slow
calm
down.
down.
Yeah.
You kill
Which,
one
by the way,
troll.
I wonder if the next episode we're gonna be like explained, if he's gonna kind of get the 411 on what's been going down in the region.
Yeah, like that they didn't just stop at the 3 rings that
Yeah,
Celebrimbor not only made 7 rings for the dwarves that are
yeah,
tainted, but made 9 more rings that are also very even more tainted, probably.
yep.
Um, with Sauron's blood of everything. I just want to say I just great cinematography in this.
Oh yeah, man.
Great uses of CGI and stuff. The use of Celebrimbor stuck and him figuring out, like he sees his mouse run around
Oh yeah, the loop.
the loop, and he's like, okay.
Like
And
his
then he marks on
manipulation.
the candle. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I think he's figuring it out.
Well, and then what's it called? The bastard comes in. He's like, you would like, you don't know, like it's such gaslighting, Brad. Like
Oh yeah.
gaslighting
Oh,
101 when he's like,
you know you've been losing your mind.
he goes and he's like, but you don't even know what it was like to be under Morgard's control. And it's like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Like
Yeah.
this man has been going through so much mental torture, and you're over here like, you don't even know what I've been through.
Yeah.
You're executed before you leave. Um, Damn it, they made more rings and even some for the fingers. Yep, yep. But
Not for the
fantastic
thumb.
episode, Brad. I thought it was the best in the series so
It's the
far.
best. It's the best out of both seasons.
100%.
I mean, just the catapult into the rocks for the orcs to dam the river. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, these
And
orcs are
like
not
I
as
also
dumb as
said,
the
Brad,
elves think.
like I also said, it's like I know we're still in the second season out of what the 5 planned are, but I'm like, I think this is the moment where we can start bringing some of these characters together. And
I did have a
thankfully they did with
yeah,
Arandir. Yeah.
yeah. I did have a question.
What?
Adar's an elf, right?
Yes, Dark Elf.
Okay, all right,
Yeah, I believe so.
okay.
Yeah,
I was seeing the ears in that one. I'm like, this dude's been an elf, right?
yeah. Adar, yeah, he's what's it called? Yeah, he's an elf.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, yeah, Lord Father Adar. But yeah, man, it's just God, what's it called? What an episode, man. And then of course, like the track, the metal track at the end was great too.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that played, like for some reason the volume on that track is so fucking loud, and Brenda just looks over at me like, I can't hear anything, and I'm like, it's so metal. Why is it so metal for Lord of the Rings?
Yep. Yep. Oh my God. But I thought it was fantastic, Brad. Easily the best of the season so far. Easily the best of the series so far.
Yes.
And like I said, oh crap, the kiss, Brad. The kiss. The fucking kiss.
Yeah.
The kiss.
You you
So
know you know my original thought of that, because he literally takes off that thing, so I didn't even think it was that he was handing to her. I
yeah,
thought he was literally like giving her the ring.
yeah. Well, I feel like he might have done that to trick Atar and being like, oh, like he's trying to give her something. Maybe he thought like it was the ring.
Yeah.
But then when Galadriel leaves, he's like, no, ain't no way he would just give it to Galadriel. Like, which we then realize, like,
It
no,
was around his
Celebrimbor,
neck.
yeah, it's around his neck. And but what do you think about that, Brad? Is there something there with Galadriel and Elrond, or was that more of like a
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta do something? But I love that. I love that writing. I love the dialogue between them.
I mean, a little A, a little B, a little bit of A, a little bit of B. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, you've always kind of felt something like Galadriel being like, "You're my best friend," and Elrond being like, "You're my best friend," and then the tension when
yeah.
Galadriel like can't stop being, war based, and Elrond just being like, "You fucked up," and then, but no, I think there's always been that kind of
There's something there.
sexual tension in between the two.
Yeah. And I love that where it was like where he's just like telling her sorry, and he's like, I'm really sorry for what I did, and he's like, no, you're gonna win. And sadly, no, he doesn't win. Fucking Eregion falls. Eregion falls, and
I mean, that was a lot of orcs,
that was a lot of work.
and not only are you fighting the orcs from the outside, you got Sauron in the inside.
Yeah. Which, by the way he just got all of them to just look. Y'all thought you could do it. You really thought that you could just go in there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna fight the Dark Lord. Like, it's not how it's gonna happen, bro. Like,
No, I mean,
he's too damn strong.
yeah,
But
but very cool scene with them all encircling him, and then they all turn their swords on each other. Like, absolutely brilliant scene. And then Celebrimbor tries to take a slice of him, and Sauron steps out of the way, like, easily. He's like you're my plaything. So that's basically what he was saying to Celebrimbor.
yeah, yeah. But Brad, any final thoughts? I mean, like I said, this was a completely dwarves and elves centered episode. So I fully expect next one to have these reveals from the Harfoots and the Stranger, and maybe some Isildur and the Numenors. I'm not sure,
Yeah,
but
I'm hoping, like I said, it's got to be something big with Numenor.
yeah,
Like, there's got to be
it's
like a
just I don't
civil
know how you
war.
do it, Brad, because it's like
That's the only
this
way
right
to me.
here was a
That's
fucking incredible episode.
that's the only way you step that up to me is Numenor is just in a civil war.
Yeah, Numenor goes into civil war,
Yeah.
and you what's called reveal who the stranger is.
Well, you reveal who the stranger is, and don't forget, there's still the evil wizard,
Oh, the dark wizard.
dark wizard.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
still that. So maybe all three of them tangle in some way.
Yeah. Yeah. Brad, I can't stop, man. I told you, man. When I was messaging you, I was like, dude, this is a fucking incredible episode. Like, I can't believe that.
I,
This
I
shit was crazy.
like I said at the beginning, the only thing I feel like the only negative thing that's going to come out of this is you're going to have a lot of people who are going to look at the ending of this season, Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
how and it's like they're two different shows. They're two different networks.
Yeah.
Let's get that. Amazon to me is like
So
I'll just throw fucking money at it. Like
yeah, it's like that Bezos is probably like a massive Tolkien nerd, and he's just
yeah,
like, yeah, just give them all the money they want.
like how many episodes we got? All right, let's put a fucking battle in there.
Yeah.
And HBO we know likes the cliffhangers. So
Yeah. But I don't know. I've been sitting on my score for a while, Brad, and I was like, I want to give it this score, but I just can't deny what I felt and what I thought was a magnificent episode, not just in like obviously visual, but writing and acting. And I think that everybody did such an incredible job that I am like really, really, really confident to say. And I don't know if I did give this score to any other of the episodes of season one,
I don't
but
think
this to
season one
me,
got any perfect.
this gets the perfect score. This is a 10 out of 10, man. I loved this episode so much. It is easily the best episode in the series. It is the best episode in this season so far. And it also really puts into perspective a lot of what those first couple of episodes felt for me, where I was like, okay, it had to be this slow and it had to kind of build so we could crescendo into this massive episode where we had like all these things that are going to play a major part going into season
So
3.
you're saying we just got Andored. We got
Yeah,
Andored.
we got Android. We got fucking Android. Brad, what is your final verdict for this episode?
For all those reasons that Roll specified, I am giving this episode 10 catapulting orcs out of 10.
Yep. 10 catapulting orcs out of 10. Yep. Um, this is great, man. I don't know how the hell they can one up this.
I
from
told
the
you
last-
how they got it. It just got to be complete fucking chaos.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got to have Numenor in Civil War. We got to have the evil wizard fucking come into town.
Or someone's head rolls next episode.
Yeah.
Like,
So we're gonna have a death. We're gonna have a death for each of these. We know it's probably Celebrimbor.
yeah. I don't know, Brad. I don't like, because I gotta go back and look at what the last episode of season 1 was. But like, I don't know if we really, go back with the elves after this. I think that really sets it up for episode 1.
Yeah, where the elves kind of turn a cold shoulder on the dwarves, and that's it.
Where season 3, episode 1 just picks us up where it's after Adar.
I'm going.
Eregion.
I'm going to put it out there. I think Poppy dies.
I think I've had to sit with that last episode and her finally getting to kiss that guy. I think Poppy's gonna die.
But I mean, maybe it's just too much George R. R. Martin fucking in my life, but it's just like she is way too happy in this world.
It's just I don't know, Brad. I feel like there's obviously you can do the reveals, which are great as well.
I mean,
it would be massive ways to end the season, but like I don't know.
And it gives kind of a reasoning for the stranger to turn into a good wizard. Is if you have the evil wizard kill one of his friends.
Yeah.
If this is Gandalf, I don't
know. I don't know. I don't really believe that it's Gandalf. I 100% believe the Dark Wizard is Saruman. I 100% believe it's, if that one is as obvious as that can be, and if it's not him, I'm gonna be really fucking like. I'm gonna be like, wow.
I'm gonna find it humor if it's Radagast, but I don't think it's Radagast.
No. But with that said, that concludes our review of season 2, episode 7 of The Rings of Power.
Although was it the goats followed him or the sheep or
who knows? I just hope we see Tom Bombadil.
Bombadil? You mean God?
Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil, aka God.
God, yeah. So good that he didn't give a single shit about that fucking ring. He's like, who
Nope,
cares?
I don't
He's
fucking
like, you
care.
can't corrupt me. I don't give
Look
a
at,
fuck
I
about
don't
this
give a
thing.
fuck. Look at all the sticks I have.
Yeah. Tom Bombadil.
Bombadil.
Yeah. All right, man. That concludes our review of season 2, episode 7, Doomed to Die of the Rings of Power. And of course, you can follow us on the nerdcore.com, Twitter at the nerdcore, Instagram at the nerdcore, Letterboxd at the nerdcore, TikTok at the nerdcore, Patreon.com/the nerdcore. Join our Discord with the link in the description below. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss a single review that we have up on the channel. And make sure that you leave a like on the video and all that wonderful stuff. Leave a comment. Tell us what you thought about this episode, what you think about the battle and all that stuff. And yeah, just let us know what you thought about this episode. Make sure you leave a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app of choice and follow us on that podcast app. What's up? What's up,
Blitzer Co.
Blitzerco? Yeah, I'm sorry. What's up, Blitzerco?
Coming in
Thank you for
right at the end. Thank you. Thank you for
yeah.
joining us.
Thank you for joining us, though. Thank you for joining us. That means a lot. But yeah, fucking incredible episode. I thank you guys so much for joining us. And if you're listening to this later, thank you guys so much. Of course, thank you to our patrons. They make it possible. We're gonna be back literally, like, I want to say what, 4 hours? Maybe, like, I don't know how long the episode is, but I hope it's not like an hour episode.
I figure around 7 my time.
Yeah.
Is what I was figuring. So
Yeah.
9 o'clock rolls time.
Yeah.
Central? Is that Central?
Yeah, Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was figuring. But I don't know how long the episode's gonna be.
Me neither.
It'll probably be after. It'll probably be at or after 7.
Yeah. But with that said, we'll be back later for our review of the Penguin episode 2. But without further ado, Brad, let's go ahead and send him out of here.
All right, Raul. Thank you, being host as always. Thank you to Stacy and for Blitzer Co. coming in at the end there for joining us in chat today. Thank you to our listeners out there, our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, don't count on dwarves. Young Goat out.